And we're actually gonna be playing Brightwing. She is awesome. No, that's Lily. That's something I should say when we play Lily, right? But Brightwing is actually a cool healer. Like, she was really kind of under the radar for a very long time, and even now lots of people don't think that Brightwing is actually a good healer, even after her buffs to her trait and everything. But she kind of is. I would definitely say that she's one of the best healers in the game right now. It's probably something like the tier list, I guess, would be something like Rhaegar, followed up by maybe Oriel with like in certain teams. Like if you can realize the potential of Oriel with your team, she's definitely one of the best healers. Then followed up by Brightwing and Kerosene, kind of in the same spot. But I might be wrong there. Talent choices? I mean, Hyper Shift build is not necessarily good right now.
The battle begins.
We can do it though, because they have Nova. We'll be able to get somebody a shield and then reveal her with the Peekaboo talent. But
What are you waiting for?
I think we should just go for the default, for the current Brightwing build with just healing over time, like focusing on trait and utility rather than other things. Man, we almost killed Noah there, but almost is not enough. Polymorph Sonya there because she was the source of damage, like Sonya and Arthas. She was definitely the most threat there. Let's start with Unfurling Spray, and like you might think that it's a bad choice because it's just a range amplification, and like if you are good enough you should be maintaining that range yourself rather than rely on talents. But the other logic behind it is that sometimes you are in range with a hero that has full health, almost like 98% of their health, but you want to heal somebody who is really low on health and needs that healing right now. And that's where you kind of, where this extra range comes in, because without this extra range you will just heal the person who has a lot of health but is right next to you, and you won't have your trade up for somebody who is maybe a little bit further away but needs a lot more healing. And this talent helps mitigate that possibility. We have Rexar, by the way, so that's something. Actually, I have no idea who I'm playing with. We have Nazeebo, Rexar, Tychus, Hammer. Hammer actually got buffed. She has, by default, she has more range. Basically, she has Maelstrom Shells by default right now. So she kind of has the same range Raynor does. Okay, Oriel was a little bit too late there. Our Nazeebo died though. Rexar is doing fine more or less versus... Okay, we actually are winning this pretty hard. If Tychus kills her there, yeah, this is a secured... we need some vision here there though. We do need some vision. Great. Please run away. If you run away, and then I will help out Rexar. So let's start killing Sonya there. Let's actually grab the shrine. This kind of forces them to either contest this or disengage. Because I will still be healing with my Soothing Mist even if I'm just capturing. So that's also something cool about Brightwing on the maps with the capture points. First of all, you have amazing sustain for your team because you don't need to use mana for your healing. And second of all, you can kind of capture the point and still be healing your teammates. That's also helpful. Do I go for Manic Pixie, just Manic Pixie for just extra healing there over time? It's actually quite hard to land. It's more of a like. It's not a very consistent talent. It's just like when it hits like just perfect, it can kind of help out. But you really need to time everything properly. Like you want to cast your Pixie Dust kind of right before your Soothing Mist hits. It will last for 4 seconds, but it's not really that simple. Because like your allies will try to dodge and everything. Man, I should have casted that a little bit earlier. Denied the route from Arthas there. I will try to body block any of the snipes from Nova since I'm full health. And as Brightwing, you definitely want the AoE heals to kind of kick in for your team. But yeah, let's grab it. Like that extra healing, it might not seem like a lot, but it definitely helps out. So right there, I'm completely mistimed my Manic Pixie there talent. So it was a bad choice by me. Bad timing. We need cleanse here, maybe-ish? I don't think that we need cleanse. Unless we do. Like, I don't see why we would need cleanse here. Aside from maybe a stun, I guess to counter Arthur's, like root stun combo. It's a tough choice because, I mean, cleanse is always a safe bet, like, because it's always useful. Like, even when enemies only have slows, it still can save lives. But I do think that this game Mystified might be a better choice. Man, I should have probably blinked to them, face shifted, but I kind of assumed that they would disengage, and I wanted to get some extra experience top lane instead. So you don't want to be casting Pixie Dust when Soothing Mist is around 1 second in cooldown, and you don't want to be casting Manic Pixie when... It's kind of tough to explain because... Actually it's not. Actually, I have no idea what I'm talking about. It's actually a very simple talent to use. I'm just... For whatever reason, I'm really bad at it. Like, I always end up wasting it because I try to time it, like, super precisely and awesomely. And the Polymorph to deny the Banshee jump. There we go. There we go. That's why Brightwing is awesome. Like, that Polymorph is actually really strong. Let's actually go help out. No, that was too late. Let's grab Cleanse. Emerald Wind. No, we got stunned. Double kill, and can we get some more kills here? Triple kill. I will be able to speed up Hammer in just a second. Can she reach Sonya with her extra attack range? Ah. Well, good enough. We cleaned up. Almost died in the process. But it worked out in the end. So I went for Emerald Wind because they have Sonya, Arthas, and Oriel. So all three of those guys will be sort of aggressive. But they will try to walk into our teams and get those healing up, like energy for Oriel. They will try to do some AoEs, maybe some stuns from people. So I think Emerald Wind is a good choice. Might be wrong. Also, it's another tool to reveal Nova, if we ever need to do that. Lol, you can't... Wow, I had no idea that that's something that's happening. Wow, you can't actually move Hammer with the mind control. I had no idea that that's how it interacted. That is ridiculous. What? I guess it makes sense. Like, now that I think about it, yeah, of course you wouldn't be able to move her. You can't use skills. And disengaging is a skill. I will try to disengage my team here. Heal up Hammer there a little bit. Can we chase down... Who ran here? It was Sonya. Ah, she's mounted. Sadly, as Brightwing, you don't have a mount, and you can't really chase people who are already on their mounts. Or somebody like Lunara, there is almost no way for you to catching up to her if you don't have your Pixie Dust. Unless you kind of maybe go for Pixie Boost, then you can kind of catch people who are like about to break into the range where you can't dismount them. So then you can use Pixie Boost to chase them down, but without it, it's really hard.
I am happy to agree.
Man, we are just dying. I probably should have helped them. But I was contemplating about my talent choices. In this situation, I mean, shield dust with bouncy dust would be... How is she hitting those stuns? Like, the terrain on this map is really weird, like the hitboxes. Like, you really end up landing stuns in places that you shouldn't be able to, you know? No! Kill Oriel. Polymorph Sonya. Disengage. Okay, okay, I properly disengaged that. That might have been really a lot worse than it was. So now we used our Manic Pixie properly. Like, we used it when we had like 3 or 2 second cooldown on our Soothing Mist. So that was a decent choice. Like, it's when you have Mystified, it gets really tricky to properly use your Manic Pixie, but when you don't have it, it's really quite easy. Also, I haven't used my cleanse like once this game, so that might have been a bad choice. Probably should have went for Mystified to get some more healing for my team. Still haven't chosen my level 13 talent. I just... like, they have Nova. Like, the reason I'm thinking about this so much is that they have Nova, so they have spell damage and Sylvanas. So shield dust might get some value. But at the same time they have Arthas and Sonya, and they kind of rely on walking up to you and getting those stuns and roots. So I probably want Pixie Boost. Let's actually go for Pixie Boost. Let's go for Pixie Boost and Bouncy Dust. Maybe to give like 2 allies really fast movement speed. But at the same time I kind of want to go for Greater Polymorph. Arthas didn't go for less... for reduced crowd control durations there. So that's more or less a safe bet. And can we chase her down? No. So Greater Polymorph will get us a lot of value, I think. So let's grab it, let's do this. And let's stun him. Knockback is basically a stun. Because as long as you are knocked back, you can't do anything. That's why Chance Keg is such a powerful tool, because you can even kill like people who have some sort of huge like not escapes but death denial, like Divine Shield, Crystal Aegis. If you properly like use your Keg as Chen, you can completely deny, oh no, the possibility of using those life-saving heroics on themselves, because they will be constantly knocked back, and it has a stun function of not allowing you to cast anything. I was a little bit too late with my cleanse there. Arthas is just dueling me for no reason, so that's fun. I guess they just lost all of their heroes. So, whatever. Oh, look at that movement speed boost. It actually allowed Tychus to not kill her at all. Yeah, I will just take it. I can just heal it up, like with 2 Soothing Mists. Lol, that was funny. Okay, that's a game, I guess. 12 minutes, Brightwing, pretty good.
Well done, heroes.